Hey guys, this is once again a little monologue, a little rambling on my own, and I have a few topics I want to discuss. And the first thing is, as most of my viewers will be musicians and people who dabble into music or in any creative way. And what I learned so far, in my short little life, is that being humble is kind of the best thing you can do. If you think, or let's put it this way, if you, think that everyone has to kind of hand it everything to you on a golden platter or something, or you are worth more than someone else, then this might hinder you in your progress. I'm always happy if I can talk with some interesting people. I have my video podcast. I like to do my little radio show where I play the music I love, and I really enjoy that. It's freedom. I can do what I want, and also do my own music and work with other artists from all over the world. I have my project with Simple Fixty from Norway, King Sinister, and I really like that. I'm always grateful and happy. And what I want to say is, I think I have only my own perspective, of course, but having this mindset that you are grateful for everything what happens to you changes your perspective of the world a little bit. And what I mean by that is, if I encounter an issue, a problem, then it's not like, it's more like, oh, okay, so this didn't work, and maybe I have to do it a little bit different. You learn a little bit more from the things you do, and appreciate more the little successes you get. I never wanted to be an influencer or someone who tells you what to do. But now I kind of got into this role by accident or whatever, and now I'm kind of seeing like that I can share with you at least how I see things, and I'm just happy to live in this day and age, where I can reach out to people all over the world and talk with them via video chat and stuff, and it's great. Just I grew up in a house without a telephone, and the first telephone we got was I was, I think, 7 or 8 years old, with a dial, with a rotary dial thing, and so it was so far away from what we are today. Everyone has a cell phone, and all his friends on the internet every day and time, of a day or night, whatever. And I spoke with people really literally from all over the world, and this is great, and I really enjoy that. So I'm just grateful to be able to do that, and finding interesting people to talk to. And so I sometimes find people who are not this way or don't appreciate things I try to do, and of course, this is fine. I understand that, but I have a very specific one in mind, and it kind of just struck me like, okay, this is kind of all the complete opposite of what I wanna achieve and do and stuff. So I just wanna, I'm not gonna name any names, and I don't wanna hurt anyone, and I don't want to beef with anyone. I have my opinion, but my opinion is be humble and be grateful. And I also, okay, there's a few things I want to say. The first thing I already said: be humble, be happy for everything you got. I'm a very, very small micro influencer. I know that. I'm nothing. I'm just a little drop in the ocean of all the others. But I never set out to be a big one. I don't want to photograph every meal I take, every thing I do, I think this is silly. But on the other hand, I play this game and I have to play it a little bit. So I have to do some announcement and some pictures and this and that. But yeah, I'm playing it a little bit, but I don't like it that much. So through my video podcast and stuff, I found lots of interesting people. And now, just for the humble part, I talked with them. I might appear on a few songs in the future. My voice, of course. And also I was invited. I'm not. It's not official yet. So, but there might be some things coming up that are very interesting in this day and age. And so, I get through doing what I love and being happy that I can connect with people. I get obviously more connections and find people I click with, and who knows what will happen in the future. Anyway, I will tell you once it's there. And this makes me very happy. I do this as a hobby. I do this because I have a passion and I like to do it. And I don't get paid for anything. The most I get at the moment is, of course, a more more reach to other audiences. When the artists I feature, send the talk we did to their fans and stuff. So yeah, I mean, over in the long run, I will benefit from it. But I hope also, this is a win-win situation for both of us, that they will benefit from what I did and, what we did the talk. And I don't like sound bites and stuff, what is the song about? Okay, done. Like a 2 or 3 minute sound bite. I want to know, to get to know people. That's why I'm usually have my talks for, I don't call them interviews, I call them talks, as you know, for at least an hour, because I found out that it depends on the person, of course, but mostly it's like half an hour. I kind of get the people to warm up a little bit, to really see that I don't mean harm or, because they don't know me as well. I'm pretty sure, they don't watch all my videos, my previous videos, so to know who I am and what I do and how I talk with people. So half an hour is like warming up, getting to know each other a little bit, and then we can talk a little bit deeper. You can see this in a lot of videos I did. That in the second part we go really down deep and talk about deeper stuff like death, religion, beliefs, whatever. I like to keep it open, this format, but it takes some time to warm up, and I get it. Nobody knows me, and it's also weirder, because we are on a video conference. So yeah, you see, I have body language and stuff, and this is of course all a little bit subdued when you're restricted with a video. So anyway, I'm very happy and humble that I can talk with so many people, and some artists take themselves too seriously, and that's fine. But like I said, it might hinder you. So don't underestimate the underground, I would say, because you never know. I'm doing now an interview with, a talk with you, and in 2 years you might be blowing up, and then people find that and really appreciate the insights you gave and stuff. So I see a worthwhile thing in doing that. I wanna see the person behind the music. I just don't want to, give you the stuff what everyone else gives you. Oh, you did this song, and what was your influence? I want to know, of course. But then I want to know a little bit more the person behind it and get a little bit deeper, usually, that's why it's called not an interview. And yeah, and some people think we are much different. Anyway, yesterday I spoke with Thomas Barrandon, Thomas Barrandon from Lyon. So a little shout out, and I really enjoyed it. It will be available next year. This video in the beginning of next year in January, and he's a great guy. Very humble and and I just want to show you his statistics. I mean, in the podcast you will not see it, but I just pulled up his profile on Spotify, and he has about 200,000 monthly listeners and about 14,000 subscribers to his channel. Just there, and and he is so fun to talk about. We talked about everything. I saw his dog Mona, and it's it's this what I like. I kind of I'm very grateful that I get a chance to glimpse into their living rooms, for example, and just see who we are, how we tick, and what makes them the person they are, where I come from. He was a drummer in a math core band and stuff. So it's just interesting. And I just showed you his profile because I'm a nobody. I know that. I'm absolutely nobody. So I'm always grateful when people talk with me. And I just wanted to show you that he could be considered a big player, and he is, I mean, he's fine. He's not living from the music yet. So he has another job he's doing, but of course he's doing quite well. And but still, he's not, how you say, high-nosed. How you say this in English? He's not, too far removed to talk with a little guy like me, and we both enjoyed the talk, and I hope we will see each other again. This is always my hope once this world comes out of a pause mode. It is at the moment because of the pandemic. Then there will be more going on, and then I might do live coverage, and I might see people live. And I did this before on little festivals to talk with people there with my little microphone and stuff, and maybe I get someone to film with. Anyway, so just wanted to show you it's possible to be quite successful and still be kind of grounded. And like I talked with DK0, Derek from DK0, and he's on the Cleopatra level, or Blood, the band Blood. He's also on Cleopatra. Cleopatra, if you don't know, that's the home of Ministry. One of my biggest influences for my own music, and why I kind of started into this direction. So, big label, and this brings me, little segue, to another thing I just want to address a little bit. Today, if you don't know, now you know, it's very easy to get to a label, because most smaller labels, and I have had contact with a few, I'm not going to name any names, they basically reversed what we were doing in the past. So in the past, artists needed a label to bring out their music and get the distribution, and they paid them in advance for videos and stuff, so that they could promote the music. Yeah. So today, in this day and age we're living in, everyone can do music, and everyone can distribute it on its own, and can get his own label code if you want. What was it? DistroKid. If you pay, I don't know, like $20 a year or something, you can get a label code, and then you have your own label and can name it whatever you want it. Or I think almost every distribution channel, and I talked with Alex Bogo from Second Accident about this, kind of gives you the option to have your own label. So this is nothing fancy today. Every single artist can have his own label code and be considered a label. So it's not like this. It's a big thing anymore. So because for artists today, most of them don't need a label anymore. Because you have, this distribution services like DistroKid or RootNote or whatever. And, you can distribute your music even for free. Like with RootNote, I will put the link in the description. If you want, there's a code where you can sign up, and I get rich. No, yeah, not really. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. What do I want to say? So anyway, you don't need it today anymore, and that's a lot of freedom. But also, let me tell you, as a radio DJ, it's also a lot of bullshit what comes your way. It's just the way it is. Because everyone on his phone can do music today, and so you have an annoyance of subpar songs that come out, and you have to sift through to find the jewels or the diamonds in all this pile of not so good stuff. But yeah, on the other hand, it's cool, and if you want to do, you can just do it and send it out, and potentially millions can find it, and it's great. So you have to weigh it. Some things are good, some are not so good, and so my point is just kind of claiming as an artist, oh, I'm signed by a label, doesn't mean anything today, because I can sign you to 5 labels if I want to. If I spend the money, I can 10 if you want. I mean, it would make no sense, of course, but and you can have your own labels as much as you want. So this doesn't mean anything. I mean, there's still the distinction. That's why I said Cleopatra Records, for example. There is older labels, and we still do a lot of work for you. And this is how it was in the past, and we're still doing it. So you still have benefits. We have a farther reach. We have established connections with distributors and promoters and stuff. So yeah, of course, you get much easier access to radio play and stuff like this, or playlists on Spotify to get added to them. But it's not impossible for self-serving artists, independent artists, to do it on themselves. As you know, I'm on SubmitHub, so you even can through SubmitHub you can send stuff to labels, and you can send it to me, and I play you in my radio show or put you in my playlist, or both. Depends on how much I like the song, because I have a little distinction. The playlist is a little bit more harder stuff, and this, the radio show is kind of a mixed bag all over the place. So you have a good chance to get into the radio show if I like you, and if I really, really like you, you get also in my playlist, and then you also, I become your fan. I like that. So there is no big deal today with labels, and my experience with smaller labels is we want the artist to pay them to do the promotion, and I'm not really sure if this is. I get their point. We wanna live and survive, and it costs money, of course, to promote you and to have to have their stuff and things, but in a way they kind of turned the whole concept of having a label on its head, because you have to pay them that they do the promotion for you, and you also, I had one label who kind of wanted 50-50 on all the stuff they would get. So you kind of sign over the rights of your music and things. So it's kind of like, okay, you have heard stories, I'm pretty sure, also in the past, of really bad label deals. So, and the smaller labels, I don't want to bash them. There's really good ones as well. That's why I'm not naming any names. But most of the one, I had like 5 or 6 talking so far. And most of them were like, okay, yeah, we can do this and this and this for you, playlisting and promotion, and you get on our website and brr, brr, brr. And then you pay us X amount of money. And that's fine. We even give you a payment plan so that you don't have to pay 2,000 per year or so, but you pay like 100 something per month and things. And it's okay, I know how much promotion costs. I have, my friend I met through my radio show, of course, from the UK, who helps me out with promoting my playlist. And it costs money, to promote it, to have Instagram campaigns, to create listeners and users and followers and stuff. So and this also benefits, of course, the people in the playlist, because they get found by other people. That's the whole way it works. So yeah, I understand it costs money, but in a way, for me, it's maybe I'm too old. It's kind of the opposite of what a label should be or has been in the past. So, in conclusion, this rambling is all about be humble for what you get, and how enjoy what you're doing. This is maybe a very important thing. Enjoy the ride. You will most likely, or you might not become a big rock star and filling stadiums and stuff, but this shouldn't keep you from trying and doing things. You heard me, if you follow my video talks. I was once playing in a band with a guy who later joined Heaven Shall Burn and played in front of 40,000 people in Wacken. And we kicked him out of our band because then he was very young. He wasn't that reliable and stuff. So, but he's really cool, and I like him, and I'm very happy that how successful he was. He just kept on doing it. He was playing in a lot of different bands and stuff, and so now he has his own recording studio. So my point is, keep on doing what you love to do, and you will not regret it, because if it's your hobby and you once get good enough or recognized enough, because good has sometimes not to do with it, you can live from it. Hey, all the best to you. That's a dream of everyone. Every artist would like to live from his art, and so all the best, and keep it this way. Keep your freedom and be happy with what you're doing, and be happy about the little achievements you have. You might not end up on the biggest stage, but it still can be a very thrilling and fulfilling ride to just go through. And even if you once look back on your life when you're 70 or 80, and you did what you wanted to do. Because as I know, you only regret the things you didn't do. And this is really, okay, here I'm a little bit older, maybe this is really some wisdom, and I mean it. If I did a lot of stupid things in my life, and I regret that I do it, but if I wouldn't have done them, I really did some stupid stuff, then I would kind of think back on my life when I'm 70 or 80 and like, oh, what could have been when I would have done that, and And then you would always be guessing it could have been such a better life, like Aristotle says, the unconsidered life. And so do it. You might fall flat on your face and you might not be happy with the results, but you at least did it, and just later on thinking, oh, what if, makes it harder, So you might not make it, but you at least threw your hat in the ring. So that's my point, and enjoy it. And if you are an artist that kind of fits the style I'm looking for, contact me. I'm happy to talk with you. I'm happy to feature your music in my radio show, on my playlist if it fits. And I'm following you. I will become a fan. And all I want is make good music. From my subjective opinion, of course. So I don't want to stretch this out too long, and I gave myself always, only half an hour, and I'm at the 26 minute mark. So I'm just about to finish. Be humble. Don't fake on anything on the internet, because people will find out. I found a band who tried to have a Wikipedia entry. And the funny part is, everything you put in there is still visible to the public. So you can see who did it and what. Anyway, you can see what happened there. Labels are not that necessary, but I just reached out to another label who I really like. And let's see what. But we can help, but take your, think about if you really need it, and anyway, that's it from me today. Thank you for your time, and stay safe, stay healthy. I hope to see you back in 2021 in a better place, better world, unpaused world, and we are going back to concerts and festivals and stuff. And let's see what happens. Stay hungry, stay humble, stay safe. Bye.